What's up, everybody? It's your boy Phil Shocker, the United States Jug here with our G8DL Week 4 Team Builder going against Real for the Week 4 matchup. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, we had to face two back-to-back sand teams, and I honestly think we could have won last week if it wasn't for some of the damage rolls and everything like that. Like, I think Cinderace, in my honest opinion, should have won that game, but it is what it is. Torn also should have been able to pick up that KO. There's no reason why he should not have not gotten the KO, but it is what it is. We're facing Real though, but he has a different bit of a sand team. He instead has Dragavolt. Dragavolt. Ooh, that's a really cool name, Dragavolt. I need to use that. We've got Dragozolt and Lycanroc and Landorus, which I believe is allowed Sand Force only. I'm pretty sure we allowed that. But if you guys are excited, leave a like if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new. Join the First Shocker crew today because you'll be feeling with the king of the crew. So let's go ahead and break down Real's team. He's got G-Max Caparaja, Hippowdon, Dragozol, Lycanroc, Midday, Incineroar, which is one of his favorites, Vaporeon, Landorus Eye, Acelgor, Blacephalon, Tapu Lele, Serena, and Hitmonlee. So a very stacked team. Would not surprise me if Real makes playoffs with this team, bud. Yeah, I don't think I can beat Real this time around. Oh, excuse me. It's a bit of a tough matchup here. His sand is very annoying to fight, and I just don't know if I can really see myself beating his sand. It it's gonna kind of come down to what I can do against his team. So yeah, but looking at his team, I don't think Hitmonlee really comes. Hitmonlee is not terrible versus me. It's not bad versus me, but I just don't think it's that strong versus me. Serena is something I kind of really don't expect to see. Serena's matchup's not really that good. Tapu Lele is not too terrible in this matchup as well, but Lele doesn't get the coverage it needs to kind of beat certain things on my team. Excuse me. Wouldn't be a thriller recording unless I was tired and sleepy. Blacephalon could possibly come over Incineroar if he gets the case he wants to go with. I definitely think Selgor has a decent chance to show up because the Selgor is actually really annoying versus my team, especially if it's us hazard stacking a Selgor set. And I think Landorus and Force can definitely come as well. I believe we allowed Sheer Force, I don't know, but Landorus is also an annoying mon like a Cub versus our team and kind of do the work. Oh god, I'm so tired. But let's go break down the main team. I think Caparaj is really going to come. Caparaj is very strong versus me. I think it can actually do a lot versus us. I think Hippowdon, because of its sand and also having a really good, strong, solid ground type, is going to be really important for him to have. Definitely expect Dragozolt, but I'm expecting more of Special Zolt than I am expecting the Physical Volt set. Or it could be a Mix Volt set, which I think I've ran before, or it's something I could see someone run now just because it's one of those sets that actually can really do a lot of good work in this type of a matchup. I think Lycanroc Midday comes as well. Lycanroc is just very, very good versus me offensively. So I just definitely think it's something that we have to be on the lookout for. I think Incineroar comes for Intimidate support, also probably Heavy Duty Boots. It's just overall going to be a really good mod to really take out some hits, do some damage against our team. And I think Vaporeon, because I think he's going to want a Wish Abuser and something like that to really pair off well. And plus, he needs something to kind of be able to come in on something like Keldeo and stuff like that. So, overall, I think that's just going to be his team. I can potentially see the Landers come. I can maybe see a Selgor. And if he wants to bring Blacephalon over Incineroar, I would appreciate it. But that's kind of what I'm expecting versus us. So let's go ahead and break down the team we are going to be bringing. I think this is for the third or fourth week in a row. We're bringing Lapras Nessie here. Lapras looks really, really good against his team. Just from a defensive standpoint, Lapras is just really... Excuse me, my god. Lapras is going to be actually pretty clutch for our team. We're bringing physically defensive Lapras, max defense with the bold nature, 196 in HP, 36 attack, 24 in special attack, protect, ice shards, freeze dry, and surf. With freeze dry, I'm able to 1v1 his Vaporeon, and plus having freeze dry is really good against the majority of his team. Ice shard is really great priority in this matchup to where it neutralizes Bolt Beak a little bit, but it also is going to be able to do some last minute KOs against his team. I do have Surf just because Surf is just pretty standard on Lapras and can do a lot of good work against this team as well. Up next, we're bringing Keldeo Choice Specs with the Resolute form just because we need Secret Sword. We have Icy Wind, Scald, Secret Sword, Flip Turn, 56 HP, max special attack, and 200 in speed. The speed lets me be faster than, I believe, Landorus Eye. I believe I speed tie with Blacephalon, so I didn't care about being a speed tie with Blacephalon. I went with something that could basically be the speed tie or be the speed. Oh, excuse me, my God. And stuff like that. So yeah, but I think Keldeo honestly puts on. We have Icy Wind there for any potential switch-ins of Dracozolt, which is going to be very important as well. It's also a really good mod to just kind of claim skull kills or something like that. Secret Sword's really strong. It also lets me be able to beat the Vaporeon 1v1 if necessary. And then Flip Turn's really great potentially for a momentum and pivoting in case that's the way we want to go with. And up next, we have our G-Max Sonic here, which is a pretty decently good matchup for. We're kind of bringing, I think, the exact same set as last time. We're bringing Bulk Up, Super Fang, Pyro Ball, and High Jump Kick. Enough speed to be faster than the Lycanroc with the 200 speed investment, the Jolly Nature. Max attack, and 56 in the HP. With being faster than Lycanroc midday, it's actually going to be good for us because with being faster than that, outside of sand, it can't do too much. Excuse me. And in turn, it does force a somewhat like a Cell Rock priority to go instead of a Stone Edge priority. But overall, I think Cinderace can actually put in a lot of good work this game. If we could get this thing positioned and be able to get the KOs we need, Cinderace can put in a lot of good work. Up next, we're in our Mudsdale Trojan here with the leftover standalone ability, of course. Toxic Earthquake, Body Press, and Protect. 236 HP, 116 attack, 140 defense, and 8 in special defense. We're pretty much exactly bringing a physically defensive set against his team because it's pretty much good against his team. If we lose Mudsdale, we could pretty much just lose straight up to Dragozolt, so we got to be very careful of how we play our Mudsdale. Excuse. Body Press is pretty good against the majority of his team. Like it's good against the counteract, the intimidate of Incineroar. It's also really good to be able to hit things like Apparaja a little bit. But we do need to remember that Body Press does not work on the G Max Mons, which I think is kind of stupid that weight moves don't work. I can kind of maybe understand Heavy Slam at least, but come on, Body Press. I guess I kind of understand, but anyways, we're basically here to just kind of Toxic's pretty free against majority of his team. Toxicing the Hippo is really good. Toxicing the Vaporeon is going to be really good, and Toxicing any of his Sand Frets could be also really good as well. Overall, I think Mudsdale can put in a lot of good game pressure in this matchup and just be a really reliable tank. Up next, we're reading Ferrothorn here, my Thorny. Well, with Spikes, Body Press, Power Whip, and Knockoff, kind of support. I wanted to maybe put Thunder Wave, but I think Knockoff's pretty good. Having Spikes is really important in this matchup because Spikes cripples a lot of his team over having Stealth Rocks. With having Spikes, it kind of just chips down a lot of his teams. We're max HP, 172 defense with 84 in special defense with the Impish Nature, physical defense with the Oka Berry. I really wish it learned Counter. If it learned Counter, that would have been so perfect, but sadly, it does not learn Counter for some dumb reason. But with having this set, excuse me. With having this set, it actually really provides really good power up. Hits about a good amount of his team for neutral to super effective damage. Body Press is there to kind of counteract stuff that we cannot hit on the super effective side. Knockoff is just there just to remove items and just be a little annoying. but definitely something to keep in mind that you can do. And last but not least, we're bringing Typhoon, but we're really changing it up here, boys and girls. We're not bringing special Tornadoes, we're bringing physical Tornadoes. We're bringing Bulk Up, Superpower, Acrobatics, and Knock Off. We are pretty much bringing physically offensive, but we are bringing a bulky offensive set. Max HP, 184 in the speed to be faster than Lycan Rock outside of sand, 72 in the attack stat. With acrobatics, is basically I want the Lycan Rock to trigger my acrobatics on my Charty Berry. But what's really good about this is that by going for the bulk up, I can be able to neutralize the intimidate effect from the Incineroar, which is really good, especially if I ever get my +1 intimidate off. Then when he goes for and tries to intimidate and I get bulk up, I can get a +2 defense stat and a +1 attack, which then means if I go for superpower, I'm guaranteed at least to have that +1 defense boost, which can be really good as well. So overall, I think this set could actually put in a lot of good work. Superpower is only EPP, so I do need to be very careful. I do have knockoff on here as well, just again to hit things like the Blacephalon, to hit things like the Tapu Lele. Acrobatics is going to be my main move of choice, of course, but I do need to get that berry knocked off of me. But again, it just depends if we can do that. So, with that being said, that's going to be it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new. Join the Push Crew today because you feel the king of the crew. But I also do want to state that if we lose this matchup, we are basically guaranteed knocked out of playoffs. And if we do, I'm going to probably relatively meme my teams. So, yeah. But thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.